For this morning I'm looking for, hold on, let me switch over for you guys. I'm probably going to look for, I honestly don't know yet, actually. We're going to see at 9:30 because right now it's still 9:08, so I'm chilling. I am chilling. The 4 hour looks good. The 4 hour made a new high, but I'm gonna just go 2 hours so I can see it a little bit more, but it's no different. So 4 hour, I'm just getting a little bit more candles. So one more candle for that 2 hours. So I'm getting what 12 more candles so I can see. But as you can see, that 4 hour time frame definitely gave us a push up to that high. So even if we used to have this close candle, that would be a new high above here. So if anything, it will just be an alert right here. Price put an alert right here, and then there's nothing else we can do from that point, or there's nothing else I would do from that point. So I would just have my alert here and wait for price to push back above that level. But even here, um, if we was using a wick, it rejected all the way up here, which there was price here, rejected, came down, came back up, rejected here. So even if we was using this wick too, anything above this 4,683 would be bullish. It would definitely be bullish. Yeah, y'all are not rage baiting me today. My mic is good. Mm, mm, mm. I'm listening to it on my end. So I'm literally listening to it on my phone as we speak. Sounds pretty good on my end. But yeah, other than that, I would say for sure that I'll be waiting for price to come back above here if I was looking for buys. So I'll probably stay on the 1 hour, see what the 1 hour is gonna do. Um, from there, there's nothing else I would say. We had sales, but sales isn't going to be valid until down here. Sales are not valid until down here, which is going to be a crazy push. So I think we might get more buys than we get sales, but we're going to see. 9:30 is really going to give us some volume that we need. So we're going to see from there. But right now, we're not going to really be able to know what's going to happen. So I'm going to wait for that. Where's the energy? I'm just calm. Damn, you want me to be screaming at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning? I'm just calm. I went on my run today. I haven't ran in so long. So today I just did a mile. I ran at like 7:40, 7:50. Really like 8 o'clock. I started running at 8:01. And then I finished around like, I want to say like, it didn't take me long to run that mile, but what took me so long is because I walked back. Um, so I ran for like less than 7, 8 minutes and then walked back, which took me like 20 minutes. So, but later on, I'm gonna run more because I need to get back into shape. I've been partying a little bit, too crazy without running. Because normally I would party and then like still keep fit. Like I'm pretty in shape. Like I don't know if y'all ever seen some of my pictures, but I'm pretty in shape. But I party too much, so it's like I have to party and then wake up that same morning to run to kind of keep me balanced. But I haven't been doing that, so I'm getting back into the flow of things. I don't think I'm partying all this month, to be honest. We have tour coming up next month, so we got that in like the next couple of weeks. So like 3 weeks from now, I'm be on tour for the next 2 months. So May, June, July, and I already know it's gonna be crazy. So I have to make sure I keep all my energy levels super high for like the whole tour because it's nonstop. We got Atlanta, Miami, New York, Chicago, fucking Texas, Cali. Then we have some other places, but then I know we go overseas, which we do London Amsterdam. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Uh, Barcelona, Madrid. Honestly, I think we're gonna have way more than what I'm thinking. So there might be like, I guess you could say like a deluxe version of the tour coming up. There's gonna be like a deluxe version of the tour, and we're gonna add more cities and places that people want us to come if it's in like high demand. Only if it's in high demand though. But I know a lot of people requested me to go to South Africa, and India is one that we got the most. London was really big. London is still big as we speak. I think London's going to be bigger than the last time. London has actually been like my, I guess you could like outside the country has been my number one spot so far. The people are amazing too. Like the whole community is amazing. Everybody's just great people out there, great energy, great vibes. And then inside the United States, Atlanta has been pretty big. I know, what was the last one? Miami. Miami and Atlanta are like neck to neck. LA was, I'm not gonna lie. LA, Miami, and Atlanta has been like neck to neck when it comes to the people. Everybody's great, by the way. Everybody's amazing people. I never had a bad crowd. Like all the people are amazing, high energy. Just like I can't wait. So I can't even imagine. Like it's been 3 months since I told everybody I was gonna do the tour this year. Well, to be honest, just already expect the tour every single year. And with these tours, it's more of like, it's not me just sitting down and teaching you about the charts. It's more of like, as we go along this road, I think together we come together, and we should, I guess you could say, when we come together, I want everybody to be more of like, it's like, it needs to be like an update. Like, hey, like this is an update of what's going on in my trading journey, and bringing all the traders together and being able to converse with everybody and be like, hey, this is what's going on in my life, what's going on in your life. I pour some wisdom into you, you pour some wisdom into me, or the people around you, network with the people around you. Because imagine like when all those people pulled up to London and Atlanta and Miami and LA, Amsterdam, when all those people pulled up, I bet most of them people didn't even know that there were other traders in their city, other traders in their country. But then those are like the perfect opportunities to build trading friends. And then if somebody wants to step up, they start building events around in their country and in their city. Like imagine like more people starting trading events, trading seminars or stuff like that, all for free too, by the way. Like I don't want anybody to charge anybody for these in-person events. Like let people have the opportunity. The thing that costs the most is people's time, right? Or just even the decision, right? Because a lot of people will see that I'm going on tour, or they'll see like a trading seminar, and it can be for free, it could be paid, but some people won't take that option, and that's the cost that they're paying. So technically the tour is at a cost. It's at a cost. Do you want to change your life, or do you not want to change your life? So that's how I look at it. Like if you don't come, that's on you. If you do come, that's still on you, but it benefits you. Like I've seen a lot of people's lives change just from being in the same room as other people just like them. As a trader, you have to remember, like, we are in a space where, a lot of people will doubt us, right? A lot of people don't believe that we can do what we want to do, or we can do this trading stuff. A lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people don't believe in trading. So it's like already being in an environment where people are already doubting on you is already negativity. So the best thing you can do is put yourself in a position where everybody around you does the same thing as you. Like you don't want to be around people that don't do the same thing as you, because they don't believe in you. Right? They don't believe in you. So that's my whole goal. I understand. Don't even worry about the tickets. I think not even I think we did mostly the RSVP. I took the RSVP link down because I don't want people stressing out that they can't get into it. It's a free event. You can walk in. You can walk in with your kids, your grandma, your auntie, your brother, your sister, your dad. It's a free event. These are all free events. But we just want a rough estimate of how many people are coming. Right? We just need a rough estimate. What happened to the Discord chat? I took down the Discord because I personally didn't feel like it was benefiting me. And I feel like if it wasn't benefiting me, it probably wasn't benefiting the overall community as well. And the reason why I say that, because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, I was learning a lot in the Discord, but to be honest, you learn probably a lot of bad stuff and some good stuff, some bad stuff, but everybody has their own way of trading, which is good. But then we have people trying to sell their own way of trading, and that's not what I'm standing for. I don't stand for selling education and telling people to buy products and one-on-ones and stuff like that. Like, everybody should be heading in, like, if this is a community, I think it'll be best built like on YouTube or something. So as you've seen, like, I've been really niching down to like just only YouTube and trying to build the community within here, because the Discord was kind of like, it was all discombobulated. Maybe you probably didn't see it, but from the outside looking in, it was really bad. And yeah, it was just a lot of arguing for sure. It was definitely a lot of arguing inside of Discord, and that's just a waste of time. I'd rather you waste your time on the charts than you wasting your time sitting in a group chat all day. Like, if you have all day to text, all day to chat and joke around, it's just like, are you really like working? It's like, are you really working? It's in stretch res due to the fact that I have a wide monitor. So if I was to do something like this and then fit it to the screen, it would just pop up like this, and then you would see it like this, if that makes it better for you. But it's still going to be those black lines because I'm streaming on my wide monitor. So it's going for so if I'm ever on trading, you can see this like this. But this is like my whole monitor. But back to it. If this helps, if this is better for you, then I'll keep it this way. It makes no difference, guys, to be honest. Like, it makes no difference. Yeah, it makes no difference. What else? So somebody's saying recap on gold. Right now, calm down. Just calm down. You're not gonna miss any buys. If anything happens on the charts, I will let you know. Just calm down. Just be calm. There's no point in like stressing me out. Like, look at the chart. Look at the chart. It's not moving. It's still in the same spot it was 5 minutes ago. There's no need to get all antsy. There's literally no reason. Just calm down. The charts isn't going anywhere. It's still sitting in the same spot. As you guys, I don't know if you guys are new. If you're new, I post all the locations. I post all the locations a couple days, really a week before, just so I know everything is confirmed. I always post it a week before the event. So as long as you just stay up to date with social media, I think you'll be okay. I don't know where all the venues are at right now, so please don't ask because I don't know. Talk about psychology. What part? When you say talk about psychology, it's a pretty wide, pretty broad type of statement question. Do I ever teach scalping? No, I'm a swing trader myself. I wouldn't teach something I don't do. I am a scalper. I mean, I am a swing trader. Sorry, I'm not a scalper. I'm very calm. I'm very patient. There's no reason to stress, right? And we can get back to the chart right here. So as you can see, charts still haven't really moved. We're finna come above that level, which is really good. I like that. 15-minute. Okay, so boom. This is what I was explaining on my last video, if I'm not mistaken, at the continuation video. So one thing, first things first, let's say if we was using this closed candle, right? Let's say if we was using this closed candle, we got a high above it, right? I'll go to the 2 hours so you can see more candles, but we got a new high above that level. So since we got a new high above that level, this would be my indication. This would price be correcting. I would jump to a smaller time frame so we can go 1 hour. I can see that the 1 hour is rejecting the downside. I'll go to the 15. I can see that the 15 is respecting this down here. It was respecting this down here. So if price comes back above that level where we've had a new high already made, so this right here, this right here, a new high already made, then above this level, I'll be looking for price to go bullish above here. And then I'll be looking for longs like this with the stop loss here. And then from here, we can look for price to come here first. But since we're trading with the overall trend, I would just target over here for the long term. And then the setup will look just like that. And that's would be the trade. That would be the trade I would get into if price comes above this level. Continuation is soon to sell. I mean, based off what the chart is showing, is it ended up making this push. Once it made this push, it sold off, or even a correction, because this is a new high above here. So as you see here, there's a high over here that price broke above. Or even waiting for that too would be good, because I'm pretty sure I said that. Oops, excuse me. I'm pretty sure I said that last week. Even above this level would be more confirmation, because there's still sellers sitting here in this area. So I even think letting price do his thing until price gets to here is still good too as well. I think this will be way better. But price is already building that bullish structure too. So it goes hand in hand. We're going to have to see what it does if it even gets up to that level. But yeah, we have a new high here on the 4 hour time frame. So this would be our new high. Our new high, then our correction. So our correction is all this in red. So right here, this is our correction. and the correction is starting to end because we ended up making a lower high. Price ended up making a higher low. So we have, let's just write this down. So we had a lower high. Then price made a higher low. So a higher level of support, higher low, which this in this particular moment, this will be a no trade zone. So in between this high and this low, this will all be a no trade zone. But then as you see, price broke out of it, made a higher high. So this is higher than the previous one. So this is higher than LH. So we have a higher high, price makes a higher low. We'll jump down to a smaller time frame. Look at the 15. And as you can see, that was our higher high. Price is respecting this level as a support. And then as it builds back up above that higher high or that previous lower high that we had. So we're going to go back. As you see here, that lower high, if price breaks above that, it's going to start heading towards this higher high, which in our eyes will be bullish. So that's all we're waiting for. And then from there, we just wait patiently. Now, what we could do is we could let price build that higher high, or we could let price build this higher low, come above here, build up, and then take it above here, or we could take it above here. Both is correct based on price action. Both is correct. So taking above where this indication happened, or we could take it off the 4-hour indication, which is what we seen earlier. As you see here, above this level, price has a high, correction, price is building back up. All the time frames are aligning. So the 4-hour is turning bullish. The 1-hour will be turning bullish because it has a new high, higher low. And then the 15-minute obviously would be bullish as well because as you can see, I mean, it's pretty much going up with everything else. But yeah. One second. Y'all can see my screen, right? Why don't I trade indices anymore? I just prefer trading gold. I've said this a few times. I just really prefer trading gold. I don't want to trade anything else. Like, why would I trade? Oops. I just lost this magnet piece. I'm trying to make a vlog for you guys, by the way. Do I have brothers? Yeah, I have one brother, one sister. I'm the oldest. I am the oldest. Testing, testing. Bro, trying to get this thing to work is like so annoying. You see how price is rejecting now, so we still can be patient. We can still chill. Price just opened, actually, matter of fact. think it would just be better without my. Instead of asking me if I stream every day, just see if I stream every day. There's no telling. Do I ever use the volume profile? Have you ever seen me use the volume profile? Is the question you should be asking yourself. You're asking me, do I use the volume profile? The question should be, have you ever seen me use the volume profile? If you never seen me use it before, that means I probably don't use it. Do you think war will cause it to sell? There's no telling. I just kind of react to whatever price is giving us. Mm. I understand. So, somebody said a lot of people. Yeah, I understand. I spoke on the Discord already. The Discord part I already talked about. So you have to go like probably like 5 minutes back, 10 minutes back. I would recommend watching the live, and then if you felt like you missed something, go back on your own time and watch the whole thing over again. So like if you're joining now, I would recommend just watching it right now, like as it's live. Don't look back 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Because when you're typing in the chat, I probably already explained it. The rejections are looking good, but what I've learned about rejections is like you can't like just solely go based off the rejection when the candle's still open. A lot can happen as that candle is still open. So you have to be careful when you're just going, because a lot of people, especially new traders, they would see rejections like this and then just instantly hop in for the buys. But a lot can happen on this candle, especially with 23 minutes left. You just have to really, really, really wait. Let's see. Put some EDM on. No. I'm kind of locked in right now. Can you scalp? Yeah, you can scalp, but I personally don't like scalping. I don't like scalping. Am I fasting? No. Fasting, well, it depends on what you're saying. What am I fasting from? But I guess you can say. I told myself no alcohol. I've already broke it in the beginning of the month, but from here on out, I told myself no alcohol and just straight fitness. I already did my run for today, but I'm gonna run more to later on today. I got some errands to run, so I'm not gonna be on for long. What I will do is I'll stream from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So for 1 hour, I'll stream for 1 hour every day. I'll try to do this. That kind of works more in my schedule too. I can't do 2 hours sometimes, like 2 hours if you're taking up a lot of my time. Especially getting ready for tour coming up, I have to like be on the move and try to get all this stuff out the way so everything can go smoothly. But what I'll do is try to do 9 a.m. So I woke up today at 7:30. I went on my run right about 8 o'clock. So right about 8. And I was able to come back right around like 8:40, 8:40-ish. Hop on live at 9. I'll go from 9 all the way to 10 so I can explain what I'm looking for. I'll be here for 9:30 opening and then a little bit after too as well. So that should be good enough to be able to give you guys some insight of what I'm looking at. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just me trading in front of you guys. I'm taking my own trades. I'm not a signal provider, by the way, as well. Some people are just waiting for my calls, but don't wait on me. I make my own financial decisions, and you should make your own financial decisions as well. What's the chances of price on the daily time frame making a lower high too as well? But that will take so long. Am I coming to Italy for the tour? The best way to answer that question, am I coming to Italy for the tour, is to look at the flyer. The flyer gives you all the cities and the dates that I will be in whatever location. So once again, if you're trying to figure out what city I'm going to be in, instead of asking me, am I going to be somewhere, just look at the flyer. It'll tell you exactly what day I am there and where I'm at. Am I sassy? I'm not sassy. I was just answering a question. How was that sassy? He said, am I coming to yada yada? If I was him, I would just look on the flyer to see what day I would come. you're not asking questions in person. I mean, I answer a lot of questions at the tour. If you have a solid question, I like more solid psychology questions. You can't just say speak on psychology though. Like speaking on psychology can go from a broad of things. What's my setup criteria? Normally to be blunt, I really just want all time frames to align. I think this will be a really nice time to get ready to trade. I just like when all the time frames align, because it just makes sense to be all on the same accord, especially when it comes to my trades, the trend itself, the higher time frame. If everything is aligning, that's pretty much all I'm looking for. My biggest question is, or my biggest thing right here, I'm talking out loud. I'm just talking to myself. My biggest thing here is that 15 minutes now changing. The 1 hour is rejecting towards the downside, giving us a higher low. We already have our higher high. Price above this level would become bullish for the 1 hour. It's this 4 hour. The flyer is on Instagram. Oops. Oh my God. I almost took my whole desk off. The flyer is on Instagram. Actually, the flyer is Instagram, Telegram. The flyer is, yeah. It's pinned at the top too as well, so you don't have to go searching. Let's see. Look at the 15-minute. I've already looked at it. What time does the market open? I'm in Mountain Time. It opens at 9:30 EST. So it opened right around 13. It opened right around like 15 minutes ago. 15 or 13 minutes ago. 14 minutes ago. Increase my volume. My volume's pretty good on my end. Yeah, so once again, all I'm waiting for is a price to come back above this high right here. I really want to wait for this high, but it doesn't. I don't think it will be crazy much of a difference. Because price on the 1 hour time frame is already building up, so it's just literally have to wait. And we can't go based off rejections either right now, so we have to just see what price is going to do. So these rejections isn't really telling us much. It's just that buyers and sellers are just fighting on this one candle. So this one candle, literally buyers are here, sellers are trying to fight with them. So we're just trying to see who's going to outpower the other. And then over here, as you can see, if we take this and put it over here, you can see sellers took control and won here. They won here. Oops, wrong button. They won here. They won here. Buyers kicked in. Cool. And then they ended up winning last night too as well. Yeah. So sellers have a lot of power here. But above here, as you can see, buyers and buyers. And then the reaction from sellers right around this level. So as soon as it comes above 4,683, we will look for a price to break above that 706 level. And then we'll look for price to come above 733. But other than that, everything looks good. I wouldn't think sells either, because the higher time frame, lower high or higher low is like all the way down here. So I'm not too stressed about that either right now. I'm not worried about that. Do I wait for a candle close? In this scenario, I would just only wait for price to come back above that level, just so I know that we're safe. Because once it comes back above that level, that just means buyers are pushing really heavy, which is really good. Because if buyers wasn't pushing heavy, sellers would just be still beating them up and pushing them down. But the moment price comes above here, that lets me know buyers are taking control. So it wouldn't be a point to wait for a candle close. Stop loss level. Well, the stop loss level will be pretty simple. Wherever the correction ended. So this is what it would look like. So if we was to get into a trade, 1 hour, you see that price is above this level. Price, so indication correction. If price is rejecting here, telling us it doesn't want to go any lower than this, 15-minute time frame, jump here. Wherever price is not trying to go, we'll have this as a support level. Obviously, this means that buyers are sitting here holding up price. That means anything under here would mean sellers are in control. So that means our entry level would come from wherever the original indication came from. So once again, go back to the 1 hour. You see indication is any breakage above a new high or making a new high. So a higher high is an indication. This will be our higher high. The correction makes the higher low. This would be our higher low. Go to a 15-minute time frame. Wherever that higher low is made, we will enter here, and then we have the stop loss here. And what I like to do is I like to go back to the 1 hour time frame, scale out just a tad bit, nothing too crazy. See what my options are. So like I said, first we would look for price to come to 706, but we're overall targeting that level that's up here, that high. And that's how it will look. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me re-explain it. Sorry. All right. So basically what his question was how do we play stop losses? So what I would do is, no, I'm sorry. Can you guys see now? You guys should be able to see now. Can you see? Someone said use your imagination. Okay. All right. You guys are good? Sorry about that. I was moving a little bit too fast. Y'all are good now? He doesn't care about us. Okay. You gotta let the other people catch up. They're still watching a delay. All right. So basically his question was about he's really re-asking about the entry, like how would the entry look. So first and foremost, an indication, remember what an indication is for me? Indication, or ICC in general, is just me explaining price action in a simple way. So indication will be a higher high or a lower low, but in this case, we will be looking for a higher high. So as you can see, price broke above this level. We don't even need this. We broke above this level. Since we broke above this level, this will be considered our higher high, right? This is the 1 hour time frame, by the way. So higher high, what we would do, we can visually see that price came to that higher high, ended up selling. So we know that sellers are sitting here. Price ended up going on a correction. And what we will look for is that support level. We can see that price is rejecting this level. So what I would do is go from the 15 or go from the 1 hour to the 15. I can visually see that price is rejecting this level. So this tells me that buyers are sitting right here. And if I'm in buys, I only want buyers in control. So any level that disregards that means that that will be our stop loss level. So in this scenario, if we know buyers are holding up price here, we don't want to see price under this level. So this will be our stop loss level. And then what I like to do is I would first target here, of course, because that is a high. But what I would do, go back to the 1 hour, scale out, see what I can see, make my options. So I can first target 706, but my overall target will definitely be that high because I'm trying to see that 4 hour or just the overall time frame in general complete the trend, right? I want to see price complete the trend. And then from the 4 hour, I can see if price is going to make a new high. So a brand new indication, which confirms that price is still bullish. We'll look for a high, higher low, build up. Price will make a new high. Once it makes that new high, we'll look for that correction. And then later on, keep targeting higher and higher and go from there, right? And that would be like my whole game plan, to be honest. But the stop loss level is supposed to go where buyers have no more control over the markets, or it has no more control. Because above this level, remember, above this level, we're entering because sellers still have control under here. That's not why we're buying right now. We're not buying down here. or buying above that level, because sellers have control at this level all the way back down to here. Right? That's what we're looking for. And it's looking good right now. So why do I use the bottom of the wick? I mean, it doesn't matter. I just prefer giving my trade some room. We missed BTC. There's nothing going on with BTC last time I checked. Oops, did not mean to do that. As you can see, BTC hasn't really moved out of the whole consolidation that it's been in. So I'm not stressing about this. This whole daily time frame looks terrible as well. NASDAQ, it doesn't look pleasing to trade either. Oil's pretty calm, but oil's already finished. This trade is already done. So the only thing I want to trade is gold. Do I take partials? I guess you'll have to see. No, I don't take partials though. Do I have a script for sale? No, I do not. Why am I acting angry? I'm not acting angry. I'm chilling. I'm just chilling. Yeah, it looks good. Am I traveling anywhere before the tour starts? I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna just stay home. I think I'm gonna stay home this month and just really lock in. I have like a whole like Q2 that I have to get done, such as buying a warehouse, buying an office, setting up stuff for unmarked. Because we're gonna do like some events before the tour, so I'm trying to do some unmarked events before the tour. I have to buy 4 properties this quarter. So 4 properties. That's not including the warehouse and the office. I have to finish setting up the tour and the venues and making sure everything goes according to plan. And then also trying to stream every day. Literally stream every day is on my Q2 board. Like it's literally in bold letters, like stream every day, except for Saturday and Sunday, but stream every day. I just recently, I'm in contact with somebody who can get me the IRL book bag. So I'll get the book bag so I can stream IRL too as well. So I'm gonna have that so that way when I go on tour, I can stream everywhere I go on tour. But I got a lot of work to get done. I'm just gonna stay home. Do I have to buy properties? I don't have to. I think I've had a pretty good past like 12 months. I've had a good year. I've had a really good year in trading for the past 12 months. And I think it's about time that I kind of put my cash in places where it matters the most. Where can you find Junior FX Addict? Talking about this. Go to your top left corner, indicators, type in sessions, if that's what you're talking about. I'm gonna get in buys though. I'm going to be placing buys. Looks really good. So, boom. And then where's that stop? 15. I'll do one more. 200, 300. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, yeah, that'll be my setup. I want to say, should I do this 4 hour? It should be enough room. That should be enough room. Let's see how volume goes. So my setup is right like this. We should target up here. So I'll set an alert for 706. I'll set an alert for 706, and then I'll also set an alert for 806. Or right around, matter of fact, I'll do 800 in general. And then my stops is like right under here, 655. What is my biggest fear? Oh, wait, can you guys? Oh, I was going to say, somebody said you can't see the chart. Should be able to see the chart. what do I think about the daily time frame? I was just talking about that earlier. This daily time frame. I wonder if this daily is going to. It's probably going to take a couple of days, but we'll see how everything plays out. 4 hour time frame is looking really good. I'm starting to think, should we do 4 hour lower high? I'm at higher low here, or should we use this 15 minute? Because I don't know if this 15 minute is gonna hold. Yeah, that 15 minute might not hold, but that 4 hour will. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure my placement's good. Maybe I'll try the 4 hour because I don't know if that 15 minute is gonna hold. But that's 400. Maybe if I do 250, 250, 5, and then hold. I don't know if that 15 minute is gonna hold, but I know that 4 hour will. Y'all are actually seeing the thought process behind the trades. All right, now I have to get up before and after. All right. Yeah, holy, it went down. Yeah. Still chilling though, because 4 hour time frame still looks good. 1 hour time frame still looks good as well. No, I'm calculating off based how much the amount is going to do. I personally don't do percentages. I personally don't like percentages. But I just go based off the amount that I want to risk. So right around 500K is still good. So I guess people would say that's like hella high risk. You guys are stressing me out. I'm acting different today. I'm chilling today. Today I've been chill. Normally I go in with 50 though. Normally I go in with 50, but I do a couple 50s though. So right around like, cause I have like a 1 to 100 leverage when it comes to trading gold. So I have to put a little bit more for my lot size, or I have to put a little bit more for my trades to get some actual bread out of it, some actual profits. So normally I'll probably go on with like a volume of like 200, 250. Yeah, I am actually in. So let's go back. Go here. I'm actually hella down. All right, so that's the entry I have. That is the stop loss I have. So you can see my stop loss. You can see my entry, stop loss. And with that being said, I am hopping off. If I can do 1 hour a day, every single day, I got you guys. Bro, risk is 1 year and 4 months. Nah. No, we're not cooked. I'm just trusting the higher time frame. Because that news doesn't mean anything to me. I'm down right around 200K, if I'm not mistaken. Not too much though. Like 180, 200K. And then we should make right around 500 to 600K. But we'll look for that swing. So we'll see what's up. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Charts are cleaner without wicks. My wicks are actually on like 35% though. 45%. I just feel like with the wicks, it be making my charts look like mad, like hideous. I don't know what the theory is behind that. Might even go 25 sometimes. But with that being said, once again, this is This is my entry. So entry is here. You can see the order number as well. So as you can see the order number, you can see the order number here as well for my stop loss. You can see how much I'm down. You can see my balance. Yeah, I didn't set a TP yet. I'm gonna see how far price is gonna push. But as you can see, order number. These are both the order numbers. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow.